Remove pin. Good afternoon, students. Today online classes for the 6th sem. Okay. Already you have completed offline classes, 3 classes in your study centers. Mostly 5 members only, that means 3 members only participating. Very poor strength. Already you are familiar with your syllabus, 6th sem syllabus, chemistry. So it is 80 marks question paper. Already you wrote, I think so, last year in the 5th sem you are having a new pattern. Before that the examination pattern is differ. From last year onwards, examination pattern is changed. You are having the question paper is the 3 sections, part A, part B, part C. Part A, part B is as usual. Only part C is changed. The part C, before that it is a multiple choice question is there, but to last year onwards, it is only essay type questions. They give the 2 questions. From the 2 questions, you can select only one. That question carries 20 marks. So there is only change in the 6th sem, remaining as it is, even though for the electives 1 and 2 also. For elective 1 and 2 also same pattern, the section C is changed. Instead of multiple choice question, we are supposed to write the essay type question, only one. So that is the question number is 13 and 14. From the 13 and 14, you can select only one question that carries 20 marks. So please be aware about the section C. So solid marks, 20 marks will be there in that section. That is only essay type one question only. So mostly we'll give the 2 questions. The pattern of the 2 questions means you are having of the 4 blacks are there. Out of 4 blacks, 1 and 2 blacks belongs to one question. That is the 13th question. You may get any one of the black, or sometimes you mingle the 2 blacks. It means it may be A and B, 13A, 13B. Suppose it is splitted. Maybe chance of some of the examiners may give the one question from the black one question from the black two. 10 marks. Then whole complete it comes under 20 marks only. It is a broad concept. It is given as instead of the multiple choice question, it is changed to the essay type question. Similar manner, 3rd black and 4th blacks. From that, you will get the one more question. That is the 14th question. You can select any one question in that case. Okay, friends. So this is about the changing of the examination pattern of the your 6th sem. So as usual, already you have started the offline classes, may be attended or may not be attended. Of course, today online classes started for the core subjects. After the finishing of continuation classes are there 29, 30, first, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That's it, 6 classes. After the finishing of this core subject, again the electives are started. From 6th onwards, we are having of the electives. Okay, those are again you are having 6 more classes for that also. Elective 1 6 classes, elective 2 is 6 classes. Okay, come to the our core subject. So you have the 4 blacks are there. From the 4 blacks, you are having of the first black, there is the inorganic chemistry. You are familiar with that one, inorganic chemistry. In that 3 chapters are there. The first chapter is metal carbonides and nitrosides. Metal carbonyls and nitrosides. It is a very, very important chapter for your examination point of view. Why? Because the second chapter is non-aqueous solvents are there. The second chapter is very small chapter. You won't get any essay type from that chapter. Only short answers are there. Due to that reason, the first chapter is focusing to you. It may consisting of the short answers as well as the longer essay type questions are there. So better you focus on the first chapter, metal carbonyls and nitrosides. And second chapter is non-aqueous solutions. That is aqueous solvents will be there. Third chapter will be, it is also somewhat better. It is also very important, organometallic compounds. Organometallic compounds. In that also, the least chances for the essay type question. Majorly, you are asking of the questions are the short answers only, 5 marks. Suppose in the section C, maybe chance, they are splitting the question into A, B, C, like that. So may I ask that questions also. So please be focused on the first chapter, very, very important. You may get 20 marks from that first chapter itself. Sometimes. Compulsory 15 marks. Compulsory 15 marks. Maybe chance of getting of 20 marks also. Okay. That is about the first chapter. That is the first black inorganic part. Now coming to the organic part, black 2. You are having of the 3 chapters are there. In that 3 chapters, 2 are very, very important. 2 are very, very important. That is the 4th chapter is alkalides. And the 5th chapter is terpenoids. Alkalides essay type questions are there. Terpenoids essay type questions are there. So many number of short answers also there. What are the alkalides? What is the nature of the alkalides? Classification of the alkalides? Preparation of the alkalides? Okay. 2 are the preparations will be there. Terpenoids is there. Isoprene rule is there. So many are there in that organic part. 4th and 5th chapter. And 6th chapter, only synthetic strategies. That is, mostly they may ask the short answer only for the 5 marks question. Introduction is given in the particularly synthetic strategies are the 6th chapter. See why I am rebrushing of the all the syllabus means you can focus some of the chapters very important to get the good marks in the examination. That is my intention. That's it. Okay. So friends, here the thing is why? Because you are opted open university means I know you are the busy schedule. You may work or somewhere, so you won't get the proper preparation. For the purpose, at the time of examination, which lessons are, you can go through this, whatever the lessons I am just stressing, you can go through that lessons, you will get the good marks. At least we are getting up the good marks only. Not only the pass mark, 32 is the pass mark is there. More than that one, you will get. So in the black one, focus on the first chapter. In the black 2, focus on the 4th and 5th chapters, alkalines and terpenoids. If you are aware or you are having of the good knowledge regarding these 2 blacks or 3 chapters, you may get minimum 50 marks. 50 marks compulsory. That is, I assure to you. So that is that much of easy. Actually, the total paper is 80 marks only. Only from the 2 blacks, from the teacher 3 chapters. I am saying of from the 3 chapters. Minimum 40 marks compulsory. Sometimes maximum is 50 marks. Okay. So that is the situation. Please be aware of these 3 chapters. Now coming to the black 3 is a physical chemistry. Here the new topic is introduced, the introduction and classification of catalysis. Catalysis previously it is not there, only during the sem concepts the catalysis chapters are introduced. Before that, in the year-wise syllabus, the catalysis is not there. So this is a one new topic, the catalysis. Next is here totally the block 3, physical chemistry. If you understand what do you mean by the catalysis, the 3 chapters are very easy. Homogeneous catalysis, heterogeneous catalysis. First is the introduction. Next is the classification of the catalysis are homogeneous and heterogeneous. So that is a total black belongs to the catalysis. We think that one about the catalysis. Now the fourth block, that is a general chemistry. Here actually regular studies, that is particularly in the year wise, it is there, but you can't, time does not permit, you can't stress on that particular fourth block because of the lapse of time. But it is very important, particularly in organic part of view, that one, that is a general chemistry, it is totally spectroscopic. We are having the mass spectra and the mass spectra is there. The two are very, very important for higher studies purpose. This is not the examination point of view, I'm saying further. For higher studies, the mass spectra is important and NMR spectra is also very important. This is about the fourth block. So, the two blocks are very new. That is the third block, physical chemistry, it is a totally catalysis. Fourth block is general chemistry, it is spectroscopy. Particularly two spectra we are studying about the mass and NMR. Okay, so friends, here this is about the syllabus point of view. And what I am stressing is for you are getting of the good marks purpose. Why? Because it is a 6th term means you are the outgoing students. Our outgoing students means I hope no one left any black class. You will getting of the good certificate. That is the you required of certificate only. If you are finishing of the 6th term, you will get the certificate, the completion of the degree. That's what I am only focusing on the some of the chapters to getting of the good marks in the examination. Okay, so friends, inorganic and organic part you must read to get the good marks. Now, physical and general chemistry, if you are having of the idea, you can. I don't want to say no. So it is also very important. Catalysis is there. It is totally catalysis. Mostly is a research purpose. Spectroscopy is also. Spectra also research orientation. That means mass spectra is there, NMR spectra is there. How the modes are coming. What is that one? What is the instrumentation? That will be laborious process. You can't see in the laboratory also. It is a very cost. That's why these two topics are very important, and also that is very important to the catalysis purpose, and also that one. Now we'll go to detail in the black 1, black 2. Let us see about the black one. It is inorganic parts. Inorganic part, there is the first is the metal carbonyls and nitrosyls. The first chapter, I already told that it is very important for your examination point of view. In that, nothing is there, metal carbonyls and metal, that is a nitrosyls. Very important is here, if you are having of the textbook of universities, the 4th page, you are having of the molecular orbital energy level diagram, that is called as MOED, molecular orbital energy level diagram. They ask the question on this. You are having of two only. One is MOED of carbon monoxide. And one more is MOED of nitric oxide, NOCO, CONO. We are having other two diagrams are there. It is clearly given in your textbook, fourth page. You are having of carbon monoxide is there, and in the page number 16, we are having of nitric oxide diagram is given, that is molecular orbital energy level diagram is given. In the fourth page, we are having of the carbon monoxide. In the 16th page, we are having of nitric oxide is there. Just go through that one. Why? Because here carbon monoxide. What do you say in that particularly carbon monoxide? In this, carbon is the sixth element in the periodic table. Write the electronic configuration: 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. That's it. Oxygen is the eighth atomic number in the periodic table. Write the 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So here number of electrons are 6 electrons are belongs to the carbon, 8 electrons are belongs to the nitrogen, sorry, oxygen. So total 14 electrons are there. In that 14 electrons, how many are bonding orbitals are there? How many are anti-bonding orbitals are there? Anti-bonding orbitals is there, bonding molecular orbitals are there. So by that you are getting of the bond order that is there in that fifth and fourth step. Okay, to calculate the bond order means half into bonding molecular orbital minus anti-bonding orbitals. You will getting of that one, the bond order you can get. But here in the energy level diagram, we are having of highest occupied molecular orbitals are there and the lowest unoccupied molecular orbitals are there. You can classify it on the basis of the electronic configuration. So just you go through the page number 4, you are writing casual electronic configuration of the carbon and also oxygen. You will getting of 1s2, 2s2, 2p2 for the carbon, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4 is the oxygen. In this, the molecular electronic configuration is nothing but we are writing of at the ground state, it is called as a sigma 1s2. Excited state sigma star 1s2. Why? Because carbon is there, the 1s2, and also as well as the oxygen also present. So 1s2 is the there. Exciting state is there. Like that 2s2, we are also sigma 2s2 is there and sigma star 2s2 also there. And apart from that one, you are having of 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0 for the carbon. And for the oxygen, 2px2, 2py1, 2pz1 is the oxygen is there. Okay, according to the Ohm's rule, the electron is occupied for that one. Here it is called as 1pi4. This pi4 is nothing but pi 2px2, pi 2py electrons are occupied in the degenerated orbitals. That is why we are writing of the energy level diagram so that you can easily understand that one concept. So here how many highest occupied molecular orbitals are present? That means in the C sigma and lowest occupied molecular orbital is 1 pi. So that you can writing of the molecular orbital energy level diagram. This is enough for your examination point of view. So mostly it will ask for the 10 marks question. So please, I'm noticing this is a important question to draw in that. You are having of the little bit idea that is a page number 4th and 5th. You are having a clear picture is there. Next goes to the yours point of view. Now you are having of the bonding modes of metal carbonyls are there. How the bonding modes are present, particularly metal carbonyls. Terminal litigation is there, bridging litigation is there, and also semi-bridging litigation is there. Triple bridging litigations are there. How the litigations will be formed in the metal carbonyls? We are showing up different molecular picture, molecular orbital picture. Then you will see that one. And the next is Main important page number 10. Structures of metal carbonyl complexes. Here, previously in the SEM 3, you are having of mononuclear carbonyl compounds, dicarbonyl compounds, polycarbonyl compounds, you have heard of. But here, the metal carbonyl structures are given clearly. First, mononuclear metal carbonyls are there. Mononuclear metal carbonyls means metal is only one. Mono. That carbonyl compounds, that metal is attached with the ligands. Number of ligands, that means metal is a central atom. So according to the how many number of ligands are attached to the central that is a central metal, you can get the coordination number. By means of the coordination number, you can get the structure of that particular metal carbonyls. Suppose the first example is given, hexacarbonyl chromate. Hexacarbonyl chromate means the chromium metal is surrounded by the 6 carbon monoxide. There is a carbon monoxide that is present. So the carbonyls, it is attached one, there is a ligand attached. That's why it is nothing but the 6th coordination number. 6th coordination number, as usually the structure is octahedral structure. So nothing but chromium hexacarbonyl chromium is octahedral complex. So you draw the structure, octahedral is there. That means on the 4 corners on the square, in the middle the metal is there. The 4 corners we are having of the carbon monoxide, and top and bottom we are having of the carbon monoxide. Total 6 ligands are attached to the central atom. So this is called as the structure is octahedral structure. Next we are having of one more example is given, pentacarbonyl ferrate. Pentacarbonyl ferrate is trigonal pyramidal structure. See, the structure name is very important to you. They will ask, what are the structures? Draw it for the 5 marks bit. They will give the example. So, if pentacarbonyl ferrate is there, what is the structure? Draw it. It is nothing but the trigonal pyramidal is there. Similar manner, tetracarbonyl nickelate. Tetracarbonyl, that means 4 ligands are there. Carbonyl, that is carbon monoxide is there. It is attached to the central atom is nickel. It is nothing but the square planar. Coordination, why? Because square planar, it is the coordination number is 4. If the coordination number is 6 means it is octahedral. Sometimes 6 also, some distorted octahedral also present. But particularly the chromium, hexacarbonyl chromium is, it is an octahedral structure. Tetracarbonyl nickelate is square planar structure. These two are very important structural formulas. Okay, so that we are having of this one. And next one more is there, hexacarbonyl vanadium. Vanadium is there. That is also hexacarbonyl means octahedral. Okay. Next, hexacarbonyl molybdenum. It is also octahedral structure. It is a coordination number 6 means that's why it is an octahedral structure. So these are the mononuclear metal carbonyls. These are all are mononuclear metal carbonyls. So you can get that any one of this one, particularly any examples they asked in the examination, you have to draw and to give the structure and what is the structural name for the carbonyls. And you are having one more classification is dinuclear metal carbonyls. Dinuclear metal carbonyls means 2 metal compounds are there. They are bonded. That means between the 2 metal carbonyls, and 2 metal carbonyls, each metal carbonyls is attached to the, that means ligands. So that is, you are having of the octacarbonyl cobaltate and decacarbonyl manganese. This, and you are having of the, these two are important examples. Next, trinuclear metal carbonyls are there, tetranuclear metal carbonyls are there, but mostly they are the mono and di only, mostly, not tri and tetra. But better to see the examples. One example is given in our book, that is particularly this particular structures of the metal carbonyl compounds in your book. That is the prescribed book is given by the university. That is page number 10. These are the very important This is enough for your examination point of view. Just practice it first of all. Just practice this. One is the square, octahedral, trigonal, planar. These are the important structures. You have to, that one, you have to follow it. And one more, the next short question is, here the terpenoids, the organic part, isoprene rule is there. And previously you are having of in the noble gas structure, the noble gas elements, 8th group elements, octet rule is there. Octet rule. But here in the metal carbonates, we are having of 18 electron rule. What is meaning of 18 electron rule? That is very, very, very important for your 5 marks. So this is nothing but 18 electron rule means here, when metal is achieve the outer shell configuration, metal here only, not the ligands, achieving of how many number of outer shell configuration must be consisting of 18 electrons. How it is said? If you see the D block electronic configuration. What is the D block electronic configuration? NS2, N-1, D10 and NP6. See, NS2 means in the S orbital 2 electrons are present. In the D orbital 10 electrons are present. And the P orbital 6 electrons. Total how many? 2 plus 10 plus 6 means total 18 electrons. If any metal achieving of 18 electrons in the outermost shell, that rule is called as 18 electron rule. This is proposed by the Sidgwick. Suppose this rule also called as 18 electron rule, also called as Sidgwick rule. Sidgwick rule, 18 electron rule, both are same. What do you mean by the 18 electron rule? Means metal is achieving outer shell electronic configuration is 18 electrons. That way must be in the S orbital 2 electrons, D orbital 10 electrons, P orbital 6 electrons will be there. That is called as 18 electron rule. Of course, you are, I hope that you are following this one. It is a very important. If you see the question paper, without you are having of A, B, C, that means first day A, and the next what you are having of the second day, if you are writing means it is B paper, next is the C paper, like that. Any one paper compulsory. Without this question paper, that is a question paper does not set. That much of important is given by this particular 18 electron rule. So the page number 11, it is clearly given. Some of examples also there. You have to practice. Hexacarbonyl chromium is there. Chromium is here the central atom. That means it is a metal. First of all, you have to remember the chromium electronic configuration. That means first you remember the atomic number of chromium. Means D block elements you must remember. What are the 3D block elements? 3D block elements are scandium 21, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. These are the 10 elements which are present in the 3D series. Like D block elements, we are having of 3D series is there, 4D series is there, 5D series is there, 6D series. But 6D series, it is incomplete, only 3 elements are there. Remaining all are already discovered, but we are not considering that one. Okay, at least 3D series elements, you have to remember minimum 10 elements. It's atomic number. Then only you can write the electronic configuration. That means 18 electron rule only. So here hexacarbonyl chromium is, first we have the chromium is a central atom. It is a 24 elements are there. That means atomic number is 24. If you are writing the electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 10 over 3s2, 3p6. Okay, 18 over, remaining 6 are there. It goes to 4s2, 3d, 4r, 4s1, 3d5. 4s1, 3d5, it is nothing but outermost shell of this petal, this particular metal. Outermost shell of electronic configuration is 4s1, 3d5. Your actual electronic configuration outermost NS2, N-1, D10, NP6. Here 2 are getting 4s1, 3d5 means total 6 electrons are there. 6 are belongs to the chromium metal. How many number of ligands are present? So 6 are there. So 2 into multiply of number of ligands. So 2 into 6 means 12. 12 plus 6 means 18. This is the obeying of 18 electron. With the help of the carbon, that is the ligands number of electrons are 12 and chromium number of electrons are 6.
Sir?
Ligand number of electrons are 12. Metal carbonyl is metal electrons are 6. Total 12 plus 6 means 18. So it's obeying 18 electron rule. This is called as Sidgwick rule or 18 electron. That's it. So they ask what is 18 electron rule. They give the example whether this metal complexes obeying 18 electron rule or not. You have to calculate with the help of this technique. Okay, this is particularly in your textbook. It is given as in the 11th page very clearly. Why? Because I'm stressing on this one. You can go through that one. You are getting of any difficulty to understand this concept. Tomorrow you can ask. Okay. So like that, number of examples are given. Manganese pentacarbonyl minus, tetracarbonyl cobalt minus, dimanganese, there is decacarbonyl is there. Like that, 3-4 examples are given clearly. Which one is obeying the 18 electron rule, which is not obeying the 18 electron rule, you can identify with the help of this 18 electron rule. This is a one more question for the short bit. So 2 short bits are over. Complex structures and as well as the 18 electron rule. And molecular energy level diagram, that is a 10 marks question. Sometimes they ask there in the section C also. Please. So if it is not present in the section B, it may appears in the section C. So that is that much of important is there. Next goes to the page number 13. It is also very important for your 5 marks bit preparation and properties of tetracarbonyl nickelate. Tetracarbonyl nickelate is preparations are there. The only 3 preparations are there. Just directly nickel is directly heated with the carbon monoxide. You are getting of the tetracarbonyl nickelate. And nickel iodide is heated with the in presence of carbon monoxide. Okay, that is also formation of nickel tetracarbonyl nickelate. Next, third method of preparation is nickel sulfide is reacted with the carbon monoxide. See, 3 are very similarities there. First is direct metal is reacted with the carbon monoxide. Second is nickel iodide is reacted with the carbon monoxide. Third method is nickel sulfide is reacted with the carbon monoxide. We are getting off what is tetracarbonyl nickelate. Okay, this is the 3 preparations are there and properties are there. Few properties that only that one. What is the color? What is the ligand metal? What is the melting point and boiling point? That's it. This is a 5 marks bit for the your examination point of view. Page number 6. That is a 13 is there. Okay. Next, in this chapter, you are having of page number 16. Page number 16, already I told that page number 4 and page number 16 is the 10 marks bits. So page number 4 is a very, very important compared to the page number 16. That is carbon monoxide MOED level diagram. Here nitric oxide MOED energy level diagram. You can draw this one. It is also clearly given. Just like the same, whatever the concept is given in the carbon monoxide, similar concept is present for the nitric oxide. NO, nitrogen is, what is the number, atomic number? 7, atomic number, oxygen is 8. 7 plus 8, number of electrons are 15 electrons are there. How many are in the ground state? How many are in the excited state? What is HOMO? What is LO? That is least occupied, but is molecular orbital. Okay. highest occupied molecular orbital, least occupied molecular orbital, you can find out with the help of energy level diagram. So, okay, this is about the 16th question. That is the, 16th page. So, this is about the first chapter of your 6th sem. So, in the 6th sem, you are having of the 3 short bits are there, 2 essay type bits are there. So compulsory 1 or 2 short bits will appear and 1 essay type questions will there. So practice it first of all. Why? Because you may confuse while you are drawing in the examination directly. Just practice the molecular energy level diagram of carbon monoxide as well as the nitric oxide. You can practice is how the first electron, that means sigma S, 1s electron, where it is located. Sigma star means excited state, where the that electrons are present. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2. So bonding, anti-bonding molecular orbitals. That is the electrons will be bonding orbital. That is electrons, anti-bonding electrons will be there. By means of that one, you can find out the there is a bond order as well as the energy level diagrams. Okay, this is about the first chapter. Okay, now we'll go to the second chapter. That is particularly non-aqueous liquids. I already told that there is not that much important, but it is having of 2 or 3 short answers are there, they may ask. That is also very simple. You can using of this unit to non-aqueous liquids. Okay. Mostly if anybody is attending the offline classes, 7 or that means 5 members only the participants are there. Okay. If you are attended the offline classes, you may having of the idea regarding of the first chapter and second chapter. Means you need black 1 in organic parts. Okay. Now coming to the non-aqueous liquids. If you see discuss this one within a few minutes. Okay. Why? Because due to the online classes, you are focusing some of the important questions only. I can't cover all the things, whatever the prescribed syllabus is given. So you can go through that one, and whatever the questions I'm stressing, you can just practice it. And what I observed is most of the students are not attending the classes. They're directly coming to the writing of the examination. At the time, they are getting of the facing of many problems. Means students, you can understand that if you, as a science student means compulsory you will get having of a mentor will be there. Without mentor, you can't. Mentor means as a guide, as a teacher, whatever you feel. It is very, very essential to understand the concepts of the chemistry or any science. Science group means nothing you can't read your own self. It is a very big task. And particularly, moreover, you are the a gap students are there. That means irregularity is there. So chemistry, reading of the chemistry at the time of examination point of view means most of the students are not writing properly. I'm sure about that one. Why? Because I'm correcting your papers. I'm seeing your papers, how you are writing. More than, unfortunately, I'm seeing these words. More than 50% of the students are, they don't know what is chemistry, but they are opting the chemistry. They are completing the chemistry. If you feel how you are after the getting of the certificate, the finishing of the BSc degree, if you go to the any job, If they pose any question on the chemistry, can you answer it? The simple fundamentals also you are not able to answer it. Why? Because this is getting of the hard words only. And saw this number of thousands of the papers. No one is properly writing. Why? Because this is only after the pandemic only. Before that, not like that. Means after the 2018 onwards, this situation is arises. Before that, most of the students are very much interested. If they are opting the MPC or BPC, whatever it may be, they are concerned about the subjects. So getting of the marks is not the criteria here. Getting of the pass mark is another criteria. What I told today, first chapter, sure, definitely you are getting a 50 marks. Your pass mark is 32. One more black, if you include perfectly, means you are getting of the remaining pass marks. 40 compulsory. Just one day is enough for the practicing. For the practicing of those questions, one day enough. You can easily write the examination. You will get the minimum 35 marks. That's it. Pass is enough. But after the getting of the degree, if you are going to the anywhere, you can face a lot of problems. They ask that you are having of the BSc chemistry certificate, so you are having the knowledge is what. Suppose if you are as a faculty of the teacher, the students may ask, you can compulsory give the your elaboration of your whatever the topic they ask. You can clarify the doubt. Then only you are the good teacher. But while I'm seeing of 5, 6 batches onwards, that means after the 2018 pandemic, that is Corona pandemic situation, no student is interested. They are just writing of the examination, getting of the degree purpose only. That is unfortunate, very unfortunate. See, I started my career, teaching career in 1994, September, in your university. I am in the PG at that time. Just I started as a counselor at the City College. In the 1994 September, I started the class. At that time, most of the students, I can say the students, it is double age of me, elders. They are job holders in the ECL, NFC, nuclear fuel complex, like that. They want the chemistry, that means science degree they want. Already they got the job, but the promotion purpose, they're requiring of that particular degree. All together, you are taking of the 24 Sundays. Only Sundays they are keeping the classes, only that is offline classes. Each class is 2 hours class. Regular Sundays, all our students will come to the classes, even though at the time they are having a more than double age of me. Please understand that one. They are very much of interest. Next Sunday, they ask the question, pose the question, sir, there is this particular topic I may not understand properly. Please, once more. Like that, I started my career. But this time, today I went to the 15 days back, the offline classes. No student is present. No student, single student for the 6th sem. Previously, I'm having of the students up in the city college. Near about the chemistry, 50 to 60 members will be attending every Sunday. By the science and technology, I will do that one. More than 150 students are attending my class. The hall is not sufficient to me. Most of the students are standing. That is the situation is there. But this time, or few years onwards, no students are interested to come the attend the class or listen in the class. Why it is happened, I don't know. The system is like that. Of course, I may not blame anybody, but the thing is ultimately what you are having of getting of the degree. After the degree, you must having of the some knowledge regarding our chemistry. Then only you can, yes, I am the chemistry student or I am the science student. That will be there. But unfortunate, okay, let it be, but we will revive well, but we will go to the our syllabus point of view. Okay, that is your wish and your future only. So why? Because I'm saying of that one for the promotion purpose they are all coming. They don't want in the career. Only getting of the degree certificate, then only automatically they will give the promotion. They won't ask the what is the chemistry, what is the inside, what is the nothing what. But this time you are the student. Mostly elders, that means youngers are coming. Just completion of the SSC or intermediate field candidates, they are entering into the open university directly. Are the some economical conditions, they won't study higher studies, they are coming to this one. But they are not intention to getting of the knowledge of whatever the topic or subject you are taking. So this is happen not only you, so everywhere like that only. Everywhere is situation is like that. So that is only so you are we are feeling. Why? Because previous how it is, now how it is, why it is happens. We are thinking about we are sharing of our knowledge. Nothing is there. As I'm a mentor, as a teacher, or you can feel as a guide, I'm sharing my knowledge. What I acquired during the my college days or during the my in that particularly service career, that is during the career. So I am just we are exposing or you are deliberating your my knowledge. I'm sharing to you. You can follow that one means you are getting of good things. That is only the things. That is my intention. Okay. So no worry, don't worry that about the one. Now coming to the our second topic, non-aqueous liquids. In this page number 21, we are having of the one short answer is there. That is the classification of the solvents. What is the classification of solvents? Are classified into three types: protic solvents and aprotic solvents, amphoteric solvents. Only the three categories are there. Solvents are classified as protic solvents, aprotic solvents, amphoteric solvent. Protic means nothing but it will be lose the proton. That means the particular compound or solvent, it will be able to release the proton is called as protic solvent. Nothing but just simple thing is protic, nothing but it release the proton. That means hydrogen is there compulsory. Such type of solvents are called as protic solvents. What are their examples? If you are having of the examples, sir, here in the protic solvents, sir, acidic is there, basic is there. Acidic solvents means acetic acid, sulfuric acid. Okay, so like that hydrogen fluoride. Hydrogen fluoride is an acid. It will be losing of the one proton. Hydrogen is there. Acetic acid, CH3COOH, acetic acid is the acidic solvent. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4 is a sulfuric acid. Hydrogen is present. During the electrolysis, the proton is released. These solvents are called as the protic solvents. Next, coming to the aprotic solvents. Aprotic solvents is nothing but they are not able to release the hydrogen or proton. That means absence of hydrogen. The solvent is called as aprotic solvent. What are the aprotic solvents? Nothing but non-polar solvents. Clearly, I am saying that non. What are the non-polar solvents? You are having of the up to 5th sem. You are went to the laboratories. You are having a non-polar polar solvents are there. Non-polar solvents are there in our laboratory. What is a polar solvent? Polar solvent is nothing but water is the best example of polar solvent. It will be dissociated to H plus ion and OH minus ion. The means proton is released. Non-polar solvent means organic solvents are non-polar solvents. That is nothing but carbon tetrachloride, CCl4, benzene, C6H6. It is a non-polar solvent, does not lose the proton or hydrogen are not present. Okay, it is not using chloroform, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide. These are all are aprotic solvents. This is the second category. Coming to the third category, that is amphoteric solvents. What are the amphoteric solvents? If you see the amphoteric, they donate. Sometimes they donate the protons, sometimes they do not lose the protons. Means depending on the concentration of the solution, it will be happens. Why? Because acetic acid, it is a protic solvent actually. Sometimes it acts as a donating the proton, sometimes it does not. It is called as a amphoteric solvent. Water, it also. So those are accepting, donating the protons is called as amphoteric solvents. Okay, so these are the important one classification of solvents. And next is ionizing solvents, non-ionizing solvents, and also your aqueous, non-aqueous solvents are there. In that, we are using of the auto ionization is there. The auto ionization is sometimes they are asking of the separate question in that one. So please go through that your book, page number 21, 22, and 23. Dipole moment will be there. That is not important. Only up to you are having of the non-ionizing solvents, ionized solvents. That's enough for your examination point of view. Now coming to the, sometimes they ask, what is the liquid ammonia as a solvent? What are the properties? Liquid ammonia, ammonia in the form of the liquid state, how they act as a solvent, that will be present. So what are the reactions? It will be page number 24 and 25. It will be there. Sometimes it is also asking for the liquid ammonia solvent is there. Okay. So there is a methods are there. There is a Salvasis reaction is there. Precipitation reaction is there. Okay. Such methods will be neutralization reaction is there. Okay. So these are the reactions with the ammonia. What happens in that during the reactions? Just go through the page numbers. Those are the 25, 20. That is a 26, 27 page number. We are having of the liquid ammonia is there. One more is like formation of this one. The we are not only the ammonia, we are having of the liquid hydrogen fluoride, HF, liquid hydrogen fluoride as a solvent. Two are there, liquid ammonia as a solvent, liquid hydrogen fluoride as a solvent. Go through those from 24 to 31 up to page number. These are the two questions are there in this. That means total in this chapter only 3 questions. One is the classification. Next is the what are the properties of liquid ammonia as a solvent? What are the properties of liquid hydrogen fluoride as a solvent? These 3 only from this second chapter. I already told that the second chapter consisting of short answers only. Suppose if anybody, the examiner may ask, the chance is the 10 marks questions are liquid ammonia solvent. Give the preparation and properties and different methods are there, write it. Similar way, liquid hydrogen fluoride as a solvent. Either that question or this question may appear in the examination. So in that only 3 are there in the second chapter. Okay, friends. This is about the second chapter. Now coming to the third chapter, that is organometallics. This is a very important one. Again, organometallics. Already you are having of the organometallic compounds are there. Tetraethyl lead, tetraethyl, there is a triethyl stannate and diethyl mercurate. Like that examples are given. That is, they are asking of the classification of organometallic compounds. Okay, so the third unit, I'm just taking up the few seconds.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma.
Sir, in liquid ammonia solvent, there are so many reactions, sir. So, 9 reactions.
Here, think about that one. So many number 3 pages are there. Don't worry about that one. Okay. liquid ammonia solvent. Just what is autoionization reaction? Autoionization means nothing but they are having of, see the page number 24, ammonia plus ammonia reacting with ammonium ion plus, that means your autoionization means one is a cation, one is the anion will be there. That one reaction is enough for the autoionization. Next goes to the chemical reactions are there. Reactions with ammonia acid, ammonia base, no need of this one. Next you go to the precipitation reaction is there. One example is enough. Potassium iodide is reacted with ammonium chloride. Formation of potassium chloride, a white precipitate is formed and ammonia iodide is formed. That enough for the precipitation reaction. No need of remaining other reactions. Next, solvolysis is reaction is there. When the ammonium ion is reacted with the water, formation of ammonium hydroxide plus proton is liberated. That's enough solvolysis. So no need of remaining other things. Okay. Like that. For every reaction, one example is enough. Next, salvation reaction is there. Bromine trifluoride is react with ammonia. Formation of a complex compound. It is an intermediate compound will form. Next is the seventh. There is a metals in liquid. No, don't need of this one. Next, complex formation. Means complex compound is formed. Here two complex, that is diammonium zincate and potassium hydrazide. Your formation of in the liquid ammonia, one the stable compound, the complex compound is there. Potassium tetraamino zincate is formed. This is a complex compound. That's all. One example is enough for that. For each reaction. Okay, redox reaction is there. One is enough. Ammonia is already redox means adding of the oxygen, formation of nitrous oxide and water is liberated. That's enough example. Like that, hydrogen fluoride also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right, ma. Like that, you have to prepare, ma. Why? Because you can write the 3 optionals. Each optional is 3 papers, ma. It is a laborious. Previous in the 4th and 3rd sem, it is nothing but 3 optional. One paper will be there. In the 4th sem, we are having the elective also there. Of course, 1 and 2 is there. But in the 6th sem, we are having of each option is having of 3 papers. One is a core, 2 are the elective. And all are 80 marks questions. That means all are 4 blocks only. Very lengthy syllabus is there. The preparation is very laborious for the examination point of view. And also you won't get the time also properly. Every day you are having the examination. Next 3 are one more optional. Next continuation you can write it. That is a problem. That's why I am just concluding of the which is an important topic and